Hi everyone, it's Beattie here today, and I'm going to take you through how I've created this scrapbooking page using the new Misty Mountains collection. As you can see in the workshop magazine, it's featured on the cover there, and as you flick through to about halfway, you'll find the full Misty Mountains collection. And this is a beautiful collection, a nice sort of purple hue to it, with some different elements going on. But we have beautiful papers, as well as die cuts, some quotes, and a specialty foiled paper, through to the paper pack that you can get that also comes with the sticker sheet. And also we've got a paper pad that's really useful for like all the card making and things like that, as well as collectibles. Always a great way to add different elements onto your paper. Now the beautiful matching D-ring album's really sweet as well, and also those wood flourish packs. I really like those as well. So we're going to feature a few of the different things in the scrapbooking page today. Now I decided on the sunset paper as my background today. This paper is really nice, and I've decided to offset it against I'm using the Divine paper there. And what I've done is I've actually cut a hexagon out of that paper and I'm layering that on top. So as you can see, it really does break up that background, but you also still get the beautiful sunset feel to the paper, to the page as well. Now I'm also using the agate paper, and I'm going to use just some of the pattern out of that paper. So just cutting just a few pieces up from that so that I can use those to just break up the design a little bit, also add a little bit more of an interesting element to the finished page. And you'll see me use those at the end. So I just pre-cut those, really just cut a few, didn't know how many I was going to use, and really just to break it up at the end. So I wanted to have those ready. Also just cutting the bottom strip off. Now as you can see with the cutter, it has this beautiful arrowy bit that shows you exactly where it's going to cut. So you get a beautiful cut right on the thing. And also the barcode strip has always on the back has something that you can use. So if you do get it cut, right on that line, you'll have that as an added element. So here I'm just using the Kaisercraft glue stick to adhere it down with. I find it really great for paper to paper. It holds it well, especially if it's going into my album. So I'm also using just some cardboard, just as a little bit of dimension through the page, and you'll see that as well. I generally like to use Lego boxes, so I just cut that up. If I'm using a glue stick like I am today, I'll usually take off just that laminated sort of paper that is on one side of the Lego boxes, and that way I just get that more of a strong paper to paper bonding. Now here I'm using the Divine paper, using the rest of it up, and also might have delved into another sheet there, but what I've done is I've actually cut up all of the different the quotes and really just had a bit of play with them, layering. This scrapbooking page is actually about me training for my marathon. So if you follow me on Facebook, you probably know that recently I ran my first marathon, and this run was actually one of my training runs. So all these quotes really did work in really well, and I think that they're really good for any sort of, believe in yourself, inspiring sort of encouraging sort of themes, also, achieving themes, things like that. So I really love a lot of the quotes there. Never stop chasing your dream. Basically doing something that you may not have thought you'd ever do, which is pretty much how I came to run my marathon. So, what does that one say? Take a deep breath and smile and start again. So that's pretty much how the training was. Also, live a big life. So I like to live life pretty full, and yeah. So a lot of the quotes on there really did reach out to me personally. And so I decided that I really wanted to make a feature of that on the page. There it is. Take the risk and take the risk or lose the chance. So that was very much me. So I want to take the risk, and I did it, and yeah, feel great for having achieved that. So I'm also, those pieces of paper that I did cut up earlier from the agate paper, as you can see, I'm starting to layer those in now, and they really just break up the background from those quotes. They really add a good finishing element to it, and just by layering them in, keeping some balance, so you can sort of see I am sort of adding them around the page, but also still keeping it quite balanced to look at. And adding them into just some different areas. And I really like them as a fun element to the page. I think they really worked on this page. I also wanted to I like to have different textures and things like that on my pages. So I got the wood veneers out, and this flourish pack is really cute. So it's a BU one, and again, really great pack of, different quotes and things like that. So I just had a look at them, sort of tried to work out ones that I sort of felt might work well for my page, and two options. I could have painted them with a purple paint or use the ink pad. So I decided to use ink pad just because it's quicker and it colours up really well onto that wood. So I coloured those up in a matching colour. So I'm using the orchid colour there, and they coloured up in no time, and then just wiping it off my craft sheet and adhering those down. So then just to finish off my page, I've added a little bit of journaling. Obviously, I wanted to tell the story of the page as well, so I've just added journaling, and I've just found a few different spots on the page that I wanted to add some different things in. So I guess I sort of felt that balanced it as well. I hope you enjoyed my share today, and maybe even give the page a go. I'd love to see what you do if you do give it a go. Here's some more photos for you to have a look at and get up a little bit more close. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.